winning our game is our way to the crown. But win at the money cards to feel like Norma Brown on Card Shark. And now your host, Mr. Jason D'Antonio.
All right, thank you, Jason Kelly, and welcome everybody back to another edition of Card Sharks. Hope you were with us last week because our champ, he picked up some good money so far. He's got 2 wins under his gun at $14,300. Let's welcome him back. What's Jacob? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
So you had a good run on the money cards last week. That was really a good run for you, and so we'll see what happens as you continue on your ways. You know.
See what happens.
Yep. Okay. So let's see what happens here. And oops, I gotta unmute this. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck. And challenging him tonight is Brandon Bogart. How you doing, bro?
Ayo.
My buddy from Wipe Those Tears and the Plump Show is challenging you tonight. That's good. And what other projects do you got going on? I know you're this close to the 4th episode of Plump Show.
Yes, I've got a whammy episode that I need to talk to somebody about. Then I also have a trip to Disney World video that I have to edit, as well as an interesting video that I do personally. You'll know a little more about that later.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of projects going on, but we wish you the best of luck here. I'm glad you had some time out of your busy schedule. And, of course, I'll see you, of course, Wednesday next week for episode 24. All right, gentlemen. We've got each one of you guys have your own deck of 52 playing cards. They were shuffled and cut before we came on the air. Player to get 2 out of 3 in this match goes on to the money cards for a chance at $32,000. Okay. Good luck to both of you. Here we go with the first question. This course is for Jacob. And here we go. Jacob, we asked 100 women who are in their 30s. You ever inspect yourself in the mirror to see if you have any new wrinkles? How many women said they do?
Well, maybe possibly a decent number. I'll say 37.
Okay. Jacob says 37 out of 100 women in their 30s do check themselves in the mirror to see if they have any new wrinkles. Brandon, what do you say, higher or lower?
I'm gonna go just a bit higher.
Okay, you say higher, and if you're right, you'll play your cards first. If not, Jacob was his. The actual number of these women in their 30s who inspect themselves in the mirror to see if they have any new wrinkles is 56. And Brandon, you got it. Yes, nicely done. And let's check your cards for this first game. Your base card is 4. Would you like to change it or play it?
Let's try to play it higher.
Higher than the 4. It's a 10, yes.
Let's try to go lower.
Gonna go on. Lower than the 10. No, it's a double 10. And go back to the base card you go. And Jacob, let's see your base card. You cannot change this card. You have a 7.
Not good for me. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna say higher.
Is it higher than the 7? Yes, it is. A jack.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. It's a 4. Yeah. You gonna freeze on the 4? Okay.
Yes.
Move over the freeze bar. That protects your position. I mean, you can't take those cards away. You need 2 cards for the first game of the match. Brandon, here's your question for this one. We asked 100 high school teachers, as far as you know, do your students have a nasty nickname for you? How many teachers said their students do have a nasty nickname for their teacher?
I mean, it can't be as high as it was in the past. I'm probably gonna go at least like a 42.
Say 42. Okay.
Yeah.
40. All right, 42. Brandon says 42 out of 100 high school teachers say their students have a nasty nickname for them. Jacob, higher or lower?
Detention instantly.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna say lower.
You say lower. Okay. The actual number of these high school teachers that their students do have a nasty nickname for them is 20. And yes, you're right, Jacob, it is lower. And, okay. What do you want to do with the 4?
I'm gonna keep that 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna say higher.
Is it higher than the 4? Yes, it is. It's a 5.
All right, I'm gonna say higher.
If it's this higher, you got game number 1. Higher than the 5? No, it's a 4.
By one. No.
Brandon, it's your control. What do you want to do with the 4?
Let's right. Let's go higher.
Higher than the 4. It's a queen, yes.
Definitely lower.
Lower than the queen. 5, yeah.
Freeze.
You freeze there. Fix your position. Both card players need 2 cards apiece. We go to question 3 for you, Jacob. Jacob, we asked 100 people who live in New York City, does your bedroom window have bars on it? How many people in New York City said their windows do have bars on them?
Bars.
Those metal bars.
Like prison bars.
Kind of like so that way they can protect us from theft and everything. So how many of you people say that they have bars on their windows?
I'm gonna say 60.
60. Okay, that's an interesting number there. Jacob says 60 out of 100 New York City people have bars on their bedroom window. What do you think, Brandon? Higher or lower?
I'll be shocked if it's that many. I'm going lower.
He says lower. Okay. And the actual number of these 100 people who live in New York City that have bars on their bedroom windows is 9. Yes, Brandon. Wow, it was much lower than I thought anybody would have thought there. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at a 5. Interchange it.
Change it.
He's going to change the 5 to a king. Yeah. Right.
Lower.
Is it lower? Yes. Oh.
It's for all the beans. Higher.
For game number 1, higher than the 2. You got it. First $100, and we'll be back to set up for game 2 right after this.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax! Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh yeah, whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
Welcome back to Card Shark. Game number 1 to the challenger, Brandon. And $100 for you. Nice going there, bro. All right. In the second game, of course, you'll go on for the big money, okay? Well,
Right.
Jacob, you tie it up. So we'll start this the second game here with a question to you, Brandon. Brandon, we asked 100 priests, have you ever seen a pope in person? How many priests said yes?
I mean, that's got to be a pretty high number for my taking. I'm going 77.
Okay, Brandon says 77 out of 100 priests have seen a pope in person. Jacob, higher or lower than 77?
I'm gonna say lower.
You say lower than that? All right. Let's see what we have here. The actual number of these priests that have seen a pope in person is 50, and you got it, Jacob. Yes, nicely
Dead
done.
center. Dead center.
Headed right there on the middle of the road. Nicely done. Okay, Jacob, let's see your card for this second game. You have a choice to either play it or change it. You have an ace.
Oh, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. I'm saying lower.
Lower than the ace. Yes, the jack.
I'm gonna go lower again.
Lower than the jack. It is a 7.
Please.
Over the freeze bar there. And you need 2 cards to tie up the game. We go to question number 2, Jacob, and it's for you. We asked 100 married women, have you ever spent ages getting your hair and face in shape to go out, only to have your husband look at you and say, when are you going to be ready? How many women said that has happened to them?
Oh. I'm gonna say 33.
33. Jacob says 33 out of 100 women have said their husband told them, when are you going to get ready? And did what do you say, higher or lower?
If is it really that? Is it really that? Are the husbands that stupid? What?
Well, I don't know if stupidity has anything to do with it, but I mean the polls are confidential, so we will,
You'd be surprised.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna go a little against what I'm thinking and just go higher.
You say higher, okay? Well, the actual number of these women who said that they got in shape to go out only to have their husbands say, when are you going to get ready, is 20, and it's Jacob who's got the 20 cards. Ooh, yes. All right, Jacob, you're looking at that 7.
I'm changing it.
All right, we'll change it to 10. All right.
Lower.
Lower than the 10. No.
By 1 again. Yeah.
Okay, Brandon, let's take a look at your base card. You are playing with a 4.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 4. That's a 9.
Free.
And move over the freeze bar there, and he needs 3 cards. Jacob needs 2. We go back to you, Brandon, for this question number 3. Okay. All right, Brandon, we asked 100 people. If your friend asked you to take care for their pet hamster while they were on vacation and your cat ate him, would you tell your friend the truth or buy a new hamster and keep quiet? How many people said they would buy a new hamster?
Poor owners. Poor owners.
Exactly right.
I'm gonna go 14.
14, he says. Say they would buy a new hamster. Jacob, higher or lower than 14?
Oh boy, the struggles they have to go through to get a new hamster.
That's right.
I'm gonna say higher.
You say higher, okay? The actual number of these people who would buy a new hamster, despite the fact that telling the truth, is 20. You got it, Jacob. Yes. They would buy a new hamster and not even want to face their friend for the truth. All right, you got the 10. Player to change it.
All right. Let's change it again.
All right, we're gonna change the 10 again to a 9. Oh, not
Still
good.
don't help me. Oh boy. I'm gonna say higher.
He's going against the odds. Is it higher? Yes, it is. And
5 to
now,
1.
Oh.
The dreaded 10 has come back to haunt me.
yes, it is. Do you want to freeze or do you want to?
I'm
Hey.
gonna freeze. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna freeze.
All right, we'll move the freeze bar over, needing one card. It is sudden death. Someone must win on the next play of the card, so control is very important. Brandon, here's your question. We asked 100 high school seniors, during which war did Abraham Lincoln serve as President of the United States? How many high school seniors knew Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War?
How many? Wow.
Yes.
I'm gonna. What?
Yes. How many? During the Civil War, yes. How many of the seniors knew that the high school seniors knew that Abraham Lincoln was president?
66. I'll play that.
All right, 66. He says out of 100 high school seniors knew Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War. Jacob, higher or lower?
I'm gonna say higher.
You say higher. All right. Let's still decide who gets control of the cards. The actual number of these high school seniors who knew Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War is 76. And Jacob has it. Yes. All right. Now you have a decision to make here. You can play the 10 and change it. Call the card. If you're right, you tie up the game. One mistake, though, the game will go to Brandon and he will win. Or you can pass it to Brandon and not change the 9. He has to turn over 3 cards. What do you want to do?
I'll play it and I'll change that 10.
All right, he's going to do it himself this time. This is to tie up the game. Let's see what the 10 becomes. Another 10.
Another 10. What? What?
10's your bad luck card.
Uh,
What do you say to try to tie it up?
Lower.
This is lower. We have a tie game, and it is lower. Tied it up, and each player now has 1 game and 100 hours. So let's set up for the tiebreaker. 3 cards, 3 questions, and this time we will go to Jacob for this question in the 3rd game. All right, Jacob. We found 100 single women. All of these women are over the age of 65 and dating. And we asked them, if a date put his hands on your knee, would you slap him? How many senior citizen women said they would slap the date?
I'll say 35.
Okay, Jacob says 35 out of 100 senior citizen women would slap the date if the date put their hand on the knee. What do you say, Brandon? Higher or lower?
I guess it's gonna have to depend on their age.
Well, they're over the age of 65, so that's who we yeah. These women are all over the age of 65, so that kind of would hone in on that clue there.
Yeah, because if they're too old, they could really break their hand.
Slap you once, silly.
Like,
True, right?
oh, at this, I'll go lower.
You're gonna go lower, okay? And
Yeah.
if you control your cards, the actual number of these single over 60 senior citizen women who said they would slap the date is 10. It is lower, Brandon. Nice. Okay. 3 cards, very important. You have a 3. Later, change it.
Keep it higher.
Higher than the 3. Yes, the jack.
Lower.
It's lower. You're the new champion. No.
Oh no!
Double jack. And now, Jacob, you can.
That was a
control-
double. That was like Card
Uh,
Shark's own double whammy right there.
Jack. Oh boy. Now what do you want to do with the jack? Oh my!
I'll keep it. I'll say lower.
Lower than the jack. No, it's a king.
What? What?
Oh,
What?
and neither one could advance. And whoa, Brandon, you're still in the game. You are still in the game. And now we go to question number 2. Oh, and it goes to you, Jacob. All right. Oh, it goes to Brandon. I'm sorry. That's Brandon. Sorry about that. Okay, Brandon. We asked 100 psychiatrists, do you think that a physical illness can be cured by a faith healer? How many psychiatrists said yes?
Faith healer?
Healer, yeah. You know, one of those people that kind of does like, blessings and stuff. So how many psychiatrists
The
think
word
that
for me. I've never even heard of that before.
Yeah. Well, how many psychiatrists think that a physical illness can be cured by a faith healer?
There is no way anybody could be even thinking that. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
I'll give it very low and go 12.
Oh, out of 100 psychiatrists say a physical illness can be cured by a faith healer. What do you say, Jacob? Higher or lower?
Lower.
Say lower. Okay. Actual number of the psychiatrists who think that a physical illness can be cured by a faith healer is 37. Brandon, you got it. It was not lower. It was higher. All right. Now,
You believe in faith healers? What?
Brandon. All right, Brandon, you got the 3. What do you want to do?
Let's keep the 3 and go higher.
Is it higher? Yes. Now for the big call.
There is no way this can go wrong. Lower.
If it's lower, you've got the championship and you got it. Bogart's going on to the money cards for a chance at $32,000. We have to say goodbye to Jacob, but hey, man, you've been great the last couple of weeks. You got another 100 here. You're going to leave us with $14,400 in cash, and hope you had a great time. Thanks for playing, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
All right. When we come back, Brandon Bogart's going for $32,000 right after this.
Look at this old house. If this old house could talk, I wonder what it would say.
Why don't you get an FHA home improvement loan and fix me up?
You know, I never thought of that.
For a free copy of the booklet, Fixing Up Your Home, write to HUD, Washington, D.C. 20410, or see your local FHA-approved lender.
That sounds like good advice.
Straight from the house's mouth.
How'd you like to be a contestant here on the David 3000 Network? There are 2 ways you can do it. First, you can drop us a line in the comment section down below saying you want to be a contestant, and we will reach out to you and get you further information. Or you can message Jason DeCanio or David St. Dennis directly on Facebook, and they will give you the information you need so you can be the next big winner right here on the David 3000 Network. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, we're back with Brandon Bogart. Congratulations, $200 in the match. How you feeling? You ready to do the money? Take care of the money cards and win some big money?
Let's do it.
All right. Good luck to you here. Set up for the money cards right now. There they are. Okay. You're all set. We start you with $200 and your base card of a 9. Play it or change it.
Change it.
Okay. Which number, please?
2.
2 he wants to change it with. And now the 9 becomes a 6. All right, a little better. You have $200. What's your bet?
What's the minimum?
Minimum is $50.
Okay, 50 higher.
$50 higher than the 6. And it's a 7. You got $250. Wow. No, right? The cards are not so great. $250 and a 7 there, Brandon.
50 lower.
$50 lower. No, back to 200 you go. You have a 9 though. Oh, what are we doing with this 9 now?
Let's go 100 lower.
$100 lower than the 9. It's a 5. Yes. All right. So now have $700 because it will give you $400 on the middle row. You can play it or change it on the 5. What would you like to do?
Let's change it with 3.
Changing the 5 with number 3, and it becomes a 2. Yes.
All of it higher.
All of it higher to double it. Yes, for $1,400. And still a good card. What would you like to do with the queen?
1,000 lower.
1,000 lower than the queen. Yes, an 8. And you're at 2,400. Oh. Be careful, you're in the middle. They play conservatively.
Yes, I am. 50 lower.
$50 going to buy a better car. Lower? No. $23.50. Now you can change the 9 if you want, or play it.
Change it.
All right, let's see what that 9 becomes. A 7. You got to bet at least about, what's a half of $23.50? I don't even have my calculator.
Let's see. Oh.
Half of $11.75 is what you can bet minimum. So you can bet half, or you can bet up or more than that.
I'll just go 11.75 lower.
All right, he's betting half of it. Is it lower? You got it for $3,525. Nicely done. Congratulations. And added to that $200 you got in the main game, $3,725, and 1 win under your game. Nicely done, Brandon. Congratulations, as we will be back next week to face your new opponent. And we hope that you had a fun time with us here on Card Sharks. We'll see you next week. For now, Jason DeCanio, good night.
Some departed contestants will receive a turkey baster and a supply of Adolph's marinades. Perk up dinner with Adolph's 50-minute marinades. Available in teriyaki, sweet and sour, and other delicious flavors at your store's meat department. Gift certificates for Kentucky Fried Chicken and fresh buttermilk biscuits. You got a right to chicken done right. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, you do chicken right. Iron Picture and Minute Maid premium orange juice made fresh squeezed oranges, not from concentrate. The Minute Maid, a division of the Coca-Cola Company. And a pair of reading glasses and clear eyes for dry eyes. Your dry eyes get moisture that stays in for lasting relief. The solution is clear eyes for dry eyes from Prestige brands. Use as directed. This is Jason Kelly speaking for Card Sharks, a David 3000 Network presentation.
Don't forget to subscribe to the David 3000 Network for more great content like this one.